This is The Beat with Angela Brooks, and we're here at the Treehouse Lounge with Meredith Tanzer. Meredith, tell us a little bit about what Treehouse Lounge is.
Treehouse Lounge is an art bar and local lounge in the area that promotes the arts and kind of focuses on more of the art scene, less of the bar scene. So it becomes more of a networking, collaborative environment where you can have a cocktail.
And was this your brainchild?
It was my brainchild. I've been thinking about a bar or a way to bring people together in maybe a different environment than a retail store for a while, and then this opportunity came about, so I consider it to be a project by La Busla, to just kind of try it out, see if I love it, see if I like the atmosphere and what it does for the other artists in the community I've never really been able to work with. So, trial by error.
I noticed you guys have a VIP lounge area in here. You want to talk about that?
Yes, we do have a VIP. It's become increasingly popular in the Reno market to have a VIP section where people can have their own place or their jackets or purses, whatever, on one centralized location. So our VIP is 6 to about 10 people. If people are moving around, you get a bottle of vodka, all the mixers for it, a gift basket, and fresh baked cupcakes. So that's sort of our pull, and it's $150 a night, which is significantly less than anywhere else. So if you calculated that out, it's approximately like 3 drinks per person. So it's a really good value, and you have your place all night. You can see everything that's going on in the club, so it's great if you have a performance or something going on. You're close to the bar. If you need quick access, we make sure you're taken care of.
Plus, you get homemade cupcakes. How could you go wrong there?
Right? Who bakes something for a VIP? Not very many people. Me.
I don't think you get that at 210 North or any of the other clubs.
That's right. You can even put in a request for your favorite cupcake.
Wow, that's some service right there. What are some of the other things that you offer here at the Treehouse?
Well, we do offer event space, which is really important because there is a lack of smaller venue space if you wanted to plan something or come up with some crazy idea or get married, which I really want to do a wedding here. So shout out to anyone who wants to get married here. But on a smaller scale, generally bands don't have access to a smaller venue, or if you want to do a film screening, you have to rent out a 400-person theater. Not everybody has access to be able to do that, or the funding to be able to do that. So I want to make a space that's really accessible to artists, that artists know they can use it or come in and imagine whatever it is they want to do and consider doing it here. So your scrapbooking group could come and get together. Maybe you knit with a few people who would want to hang out with all this art. Please come down here and sit. We have free wireless. So I want it to be an environment that you can consider for a lot of different things. Maybe you need to take a meeting in our local area. Come down here and do it here. I want to have you here. Sodas are $1. So it's even okay if you don't drink, you know?
Right. What are some of the upcoming events that you have scheduled?
We do have a lot of upcoming events. This Thursday, the 10th, we have the Songwriters in a Round series that's produced by Joni Blindman, and she brings in about 5 different artists every time from all different genres of music, and they get together, they all perform one song, and then they all jam off of each other. So that happens once a month on the second Thursday of every month. Then we have a new event on Friday. It's our first one. It's a college night. It's for Lambda Phi Xi and Phi Sigma Delta. Yep, fraternity. I think that's right. So it's our first college night. So it's for the diversity groups on campus at UNR. So they'll rent out the space. They need to do a number of socials every year. So they're going to have different hip-hop DJs, salsa music, but music all over the map. But that should be a really, really busy event for us. And then Saturday night is the kickoff for Common Roots, which is a local nonprofit being put together essentially to buy a building, but as a way to get local people to work together on all levels so that people aren't duplicating efforts. For example, if you want to buy a building, then they want to know about it because maybe they can connect you with somebody else that's looking to buy a building in that same venue. For them, they want to buy a building and start bringing together local business people. So they want to be like the ultimate center of local business. So if you need a printer, you know that somebody in the Common Roots Network is a printer and you want to work with another localized business. So they're bringing together musicians, all sorts of fundraisers. They're bringing in food from Dish and from Walden's Coffee House. They have special drink specials all night, but it's a fundraiser. It's a $10 suggested participation, and they really have a lot of great things. A t-shirt printer on hand who's going to hand print t-shirts right there while you wait. It's fantastic.
Wow.
So that's pretty exciting. And then on the 18th, we have a pinups show being put on by the Silver Dollar Court and specifically Rocky Winnebago. So he's putting on a pinup show. It'll be a drag show on a Friday night, which should be great. That'll be a $5 suggested donation. We're also closing for Big Street Vibrations Party, so we're kind of excited that people are starting to consider us as a funky venue they want to rent out. So they're renting the whole club that night, private party only. So that should be pretty exciting for here.
For the motorcycle people.
Yeah, it's very exciting. I'm going to wear a leather vest. I decided I just want to fit in, something, maybe a pink shirt on underneath, but definitely something like that. And then we have so many things going on. We have a DJ from Oakland coming in on October 3rd who's heard about this space from one of his friends that performed here 2 weeks ago. So he's coming up from Oakland to perform. Then on the 9th, we have a coat and stole party where you wear your foofiest winter outfit, and we're just going to listen to records all night until about midnight. And then we have Champagne and Bacon, who's a local event planner. They're doing an after party for a big event they're throwing. So that's going to go from 1 until 4 in the morning with DJs and performance and all sorts of craziness. So that's on the 9th. And then on the 10th, we're the after party for the Mask and Masquerade party. It's Salon 7's grand opening party. So we'll be there after party between like 11 and 2 in the morning, and then there's going to be 2 other after parties. So basically a whole night of traveling. And the Reno Dance Company is putting together a masquerade performance where the shows will happen every 10 minutes all night. So as you're here, there's just going to be a quick show. They'll do a number and then stop, and then do a number and then stop all night long. So that way, sometimes people are more inclined to go out a little bit earlier or a little bit later. That way nobody misses it, and everybody gets to see something and maybe have something a little bit more exciting going on than just going out and seeing a DJ. So that's kind of the next couple of weeks. We also have something on the 23rd, a pinup show. JD De La Cruz, who's a local photographer, she's putting together a pinup contest. She's going to show some of her photography, and she'll have 2 bands playing that night. So it was a big fundraiser so that eventually she could put on a nationwide pinup contest. But her photographs are unbelievable of local models. So that gives you just a little taste.
Nobody can say that there is not anything going on in this town. They're just not looking if they say that.
I only gave you maybe 10% of what I have going on, and that's just through the end of October. So the other big thing, at the end of October on the 30th, we're doing Day of the Dead live art ball and masquerade show put on by the gang at El Erotico Diablo. So it's their big masquerade party the night before Halloween that should be just ridiculous. Pinstripers, vintage cars out in the parking lot, the big Burning Man bus will be here, all sorts of things. So it's exciting.
Lots of things going on here at the Treehouse Lounge.
Yeah. Very artistic things. I mean, I really encourage people that want to book things here to think outside of the box and do something a little different. Like, that's great if you're going to perform or you're a DJ, but I'd prefer to see a DJ and then somebody dancing behind you, or painting, or doing a sculpture, something else, just a little bit more.
Well, and give a shout out to your bartenders, your door people. That some of our viewers might know these people. And they might be inclined to come down if they know who's working here.
Fantastic. We have 2 bartenders on staff all the time. However, I'm the bartender from 5 to 7. So if you'd like to help train me, I sure would love to see you. We have Amber, who has worked at the patio in the past, at the 5-Star in the past, and she bartends 2 nights a week. And then we have a girl, Lacey, who's generally at Archie's, and she's here on Thursdays and Saturday nights, and she's just dynamite. We have a door girl, which is amazing in Reno, named Danielle, who she's our ID girl. You must have your ID to attend anything here. I don't care whether I know you or you look 105. Have your ID. You put us at a
Trust me, they card us, and we're well over the drinking age.
Absolutely. People get so upset, though. Really, we're just trying to do our jobs and not get fined. So have your ID ready. And I'm infamous for going place without my ID, and I won't do that because I really understand what, now being on this side of it, what it takes. Just show up and be prepared. We don't allow drinks on our patio. Something nice to note. People get a little worked up about that. It's just the rules. Follow the rules. Yeah.
It's all right. Rules are good.
Not everyone agrees, but it's just simple things, really. If you follow the rules, everything goes smooth. You don't follow the rules, it becomes chaotic. Let's not have chaos. Let's just have a good time.
You don't want to be 86 by Meredith Tanzer.
Nobody wants to be 86 by Meredith Tanzer.
There you have it, the Treehouse Lounge. Come down, see Meredith and the gang, check out this space because you yourself could use it.
Reno could use it. All different walks of life are welcome here. I want everybody to come together in a collaborative space. So I think it's very important for people not to get it in their heads that it's one kind of venue or one kind of space, because it's not. It's whatever the community makes it. So if you want it to be a lounge dedicated to people play chess wearing green outfits, it's all you. So whatever it is, imagine it, but it's not limited to one audience. And so many venues try to segment themselves into one particular area, and I want people that are community conscious, that want to do something, want to appreciate art, want to think a little bit more abstractly about life. So
You heard it right there. This has been The Beat for YourGayReno.com.